Damon, congratulations, a win here at Alexandra Palace. A much nicer feeling than this time last year.
Oh, for sure. Last year was I think I had to put it down as a big learning curve. As much as I was playing well up to there, I think I was like a heavy favourite, and I put that expectation on myself, you know what I mean, to turn up, and I probably should have, but I didn't. Went on the year. I've done well this year. To get the win today was main priority, no matter how bad I played, how good I played.
Talking about expectations, that's something you tried not to do this year, tried to put that same pressure on yourself and just enjoy the occasion?
Yeah, for sure. I'm always hard on myself. No, like I said, I've said in many interviews, it's hard not to try hard. I'm trying too hard all the time, so I'm just got to let that go, just be me, get out there, do what I do, and if I win, happy days. If not, and I've played well, it is what it is.
I think there might have been a few cricket fans in there today from the walk-on.
Mate, I think they're all cricket fans, aren't they, man? Yeah, like I said to the missus, I was like, maybe I should walk out with my cricket bat and my Wallabies jersey and just if I'm going to get booed, might as well get booed well.
You stood by though and dealt with it really well. Just gave them a smile and a wave, and it all calmed down again.
Yeah, that's it. I think the fans know what they're in for. You know, it's one-on-one, just like any sport. And it's just a haze. At the end of that, I felt like it's a haze. But when you get that, obviously, I don't think you're going to get it here. But when you're in other tournaments and you got that one dude just whistling, or one dude just says your name, or that's when you sort of take notice. But when it's like this, you just got to take it on the chin and just be there in the moment, I think.
How would you assess your year? Because, like you say, you qualified for more of the major tournaments this year, but haven't had the deeper runs that you had last year. So leveling it up, how would you assess it?
Yeah, I think I've gone one step further this year in most tournaments. I think it's not. I think just qualifying for things at certain stages. I've stayed in the top 16 in the Pro Tour the whole time, so that qualifies you pretty much for everything. So that was like a massive. It's a massive thing. I think it's really massive to try and stay in that top 16. There's a crazy load of players that probably want your spot. So I think I'm better off than most. That's for sure. But obviously in all the majors, the TVs, you want to do well, you want to get to that next step, try and get to the last day of the playing. And I felt like I should have probably got there a couple times, but then again, that's learning again, and I think next year I'll be better for it. You know what I mean?
Still feel you're developing as a player?
Yeah, for sure. I work harder than probably, say anyone, but more than most, I'd say, for sure, because I'm here for darts. I can't see myself dropping off too bad, you know what I mean? As much as the only thing that probably plays a part in my mind is when I can go home and see my family and friends and just, especially my family. They're growing up and I'm watching them through a tablet growing up.
All being well, is the plan still to go home after the World Championships for a few weeks, or is that?
Mate, it was sort of a plan, but now the way my visa is at the moment, I've just had to apply, so I have to wait another 8 weeks. Then there's been lockdowns. There's so much involved. So it looks like at this stage, it probably looks like the August period when there is no darts, or hopefully the World Series goes ahead. But if the World Series don't go ahead and there's a bit of a break, I think I'll try and get home for, even if it's a week or 2 weeks at home, I would love to just, be there for sure.
Being back at home obviously means so much, but time difference. You've been watching the cricket and everything like that.
Oh, for sure. Don't worry about that. I prepped myself for this game because I knew that I was going to be on 12:30, which is pretty early. Most players will, like myself, I'll warm up 3 hours before, so 9 o'clock. I started getting in a routine ages ago that I would be. You seem to stay up later and get up later, and so I was like, no, I need a routine, I need to get up at this time, and I'm going to prep myself because that's where I need to be. And I did that. I come in, I was pumped, prepped, so I really gave myself that 100% as I do in every game.
Peter Wright next. Looking at the two performances, you actually played better than him on the stats this time round. you feel that you can attack him? Because although he's been brilliant in spells, that consistency hasn't been there.
Yeah, I think that's sort of irrelevant how we both played in that time, because 3-4 days time you don't know how you're going to play. It always changes, and that's just darts. At the end of the day, it's one-on-one, and you don't know what's going to happen. All I can do is put my time in, put my effort in, and see what I can come up with, and make sure my mind's right for the game.
Congratulations, thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks.